Yep, Mondo has received clearance from the Civil Air Authority to launch at 19:10 1/4.
Ready. On a roll right there. That might be enough to win it. And now it's up to Ernest Obiena to see if he can match the greatest pole vaulter to have ever lived. The LSU Tiger, the Flying Swede, the best to ever do it. We heard Katie Moon talking earlier how much better he is at that anyone who's ever lived at catching the ride and staying connected. If we put him into the blocks, he'd probably run about 10-2 in the 100, and he can take that and put all that energy into that 17-foot fiberglass pole and convert it to the sky.
Yeah, and actually one of the Diamond Leagues, he walked up to Karsten Warholm and said, hey, let's race at 100 meters, see who's faster. And I'd love to take that bet on and maybe put that into one of the final Diamond League stops, maybe even the Diamond League final after it's all done in Eugene in mid-September. Duplantis has only vaulted 5 times tonight. Again, a reminder, he set the world record in Oregon on his final jump a year ago. Hey, Lee, we've got Mondo Duplantis over on the far side of the track now, preparing for his first attempt at 20 feet even.
What a treat. What a blessing to be able to sit there and watch this man go to work. Clean through 6 meters 10. Obiena just has one more attempt. He tried to pass, try to match Mondo. He's going for the win. Unbelievably admirable, and that's a true competitor is Ernest Obiena, but he's going up against this man. That shot just gives you some perspective about what he's able to do, and he's still got some room at the top. I love the way that that parabola looks as we get this data. He's on the right pole. The standards look like they're in the right place. He's got a lot of room there, Paul.
So he will wait out Obiena for his next attempt, and if Obiena can't clear, Mondo will look even higher and perhaps take another crack at the world record. Yeah, the three-ring circus continues. Obiena is going to shut this one down, as this is a height he has never tried, Trey. So he's going to regroup. He's got a countdown clock he's got to initiate before that clock reaches 0.
You know, and this is kind of the manifestation of what we saw in the women's final. They were exhausted. Jumping a high bar is not the same as the early bar, and he's put in a crazy performance today, tying his personal best, tying the Asian record, the national record, going toe-to-toe with Mondo Duplantis on the grandest of stages, and you see that clock in the foreground right there. It's got a little under a minute to get things going. It takes a lot of adrenaline. You have to summon a lot of courage to stand at the back of the runway and jump at this bar, and he just did basically a half of an attempt. So he's trying to give himself a little bit of time to kind of recharge the batteries to get going again for this last attempt.
The 27-year-old was the bronze medalist last year, so he will improve on that position. No worse than silver tonight. Philippines' first ever world medal in track and field as he tries to match Mondo. So Obiena unable to clear. Mondo now a world champion once again, and we'll wait to see where he sets the bar. Everybody on their feet, eagerly anticipating the decathlon final and those 4x100 meter relays. But here now to potentially witness history. Third attempt, 20 feet 5 1/4 would be a new world record.
The best business to start in 2023 is not doing Amazon FBA, drop shipping, or real estate.
We've been here so many times with Mondo expecting the world record. It's not entirely unfair, but my goodness, another world title for the best to ever do it. Mondo Duplantis, world champion again.